the shotgun, they'll run it. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma State. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
He leaves it with the back. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Looking downfield on first down. Hauls it in.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And the Cowboys are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball...
Wide open spaces. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down.
Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect, pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop.
You know, the runner just has to have a...
They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Smithers into space. Gives them a little more breathing room, a 3-yard gain out to the 7. Let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma State. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
And just nowhere to go for that run.
The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Grabs it in the middle. Oh, he's got some space. And the defense drags him down.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
And the Cowboys are stopped, but not before getting the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Showing the arm strength to the left. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep ones.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Got his man on the right. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. The Cowboys are flying down the field. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. And the offense about to dial up its 10th play of this drive. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. And the Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw on 3rd. Fires to the big fella. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
He's going for the big play. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unleashes one. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. On the ground, it's Fields. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield, and time is running short. He hurls one deep down the left side. Takes a big stride inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring it.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires on the move. Complete to the left. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Got it inside the 10. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He uncorks one deep. Makes the catch down the right side. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Well, I'll tell you, there are a lot of coordinators out there that would want to set up the shot, especially on the first play of the drive. Maybe run the ball, and then a few plays later, go play action, make it look the same before shooting it downfield. They just did it right away on first down. First play of the drive. If you get the matchup, take the shot. And that's exactly what happened. Nice job.
Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. The Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll go with a direct snap. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set your...
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top on first down. And the pass falls incomplete. That's how we'll wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. But now, time for the 4th quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. He
lets it fly. He's got it inside the 25. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Defense. The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. The give out of the gun. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Handoff from the gun. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Quickly complete. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got it and still on his feet. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Wants to go up top. Touchdown, Cowboys! Ready to fire from the pistol. Power football with the run. Makes a pass to Marker. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. There he goes. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Unleashes 1 deep. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival, and you're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.